An update now on a breaking story that we are following downstate, a deadly pileup caused by this blowing dust.
Investigators say there are as many as 80 cars and trucks involved. At least 4 people are dead and more than 30 have been taken to hospitals. High wind kicked up dust from nearby farms, reducing visibility to near zero. Illinois State Police say a stretch of I-55 near Diverton, south of Springfield, will remain closed until at least tomorrow. Diverton City Hall is now set up as a meeting area for families of those involved in the crash.
Our Chris Habermill and Chopper 2 are grounded, so they cannot get close to that storm downstate.
But let's check in with Chris. Chris, what can you tell us about this dust storm and the pileup?
Well, Jim and Marie, this event started shortly before 11 o'clock local time here on the northbound side of Interstate 55. State police were called to a crash on the northbound side, but then the southbound side erupted. This is what it looked like here. This is somebody who's actually traveling on the frontage road and is catching first glimpse of what is going on out there, and you can just barely make out the ambulance. One of the first units that was on the scene there. Look at the poor visibility. That's also a hazard for first responders. You have to try and set up incident command, try and see what you've got, how many vehicles there are, because when you arrive on the scene, you can't even see how involved this is. The visibility was absolutely awful. Some of those commercial vehicles caught fire. Unfortunately, fatalities. At least 30 people were transported from this. People slamming into each other with that sudden drop in visibility on both directions of Interstate 55. Now, as you mentioned, there's a large stretch of the interstate which is closed at this hour and will be closed. I'm not even going to quantify it with a time. It's till further notice. First of all, down here by Springfield, you can see this is where it's at. All lanes are closed between milepost 80 and Glenarm down to milepost 63. That's down there by Zanesville. So we've got a large stretch that basically runs between Sangamon and Montgomery County. The alternate route, it looks like a big zigzag, but a lot of people do go through Taylorville, so it's a well-known route through routes 104 and 48. And this is going to be till further notice. We're waiting on the state police. They're going to be having a press briefing here coming up soon from Vernon and the town hall there. We'll have more throughout the evening. Chris Habermill, CBS 2 News.
Appreciate all that information, Chris. Thank you.